what I learned later is when you make a website for your videos or for your work or whatever thing you're trying to do next or are already doing but want to do more of, you're kind of just like putting a signpost in the ground and saying to other people that encounter that of, hey, I'm open for business. This is a thing that I'm legitimately doing. Like, this is a thing that I do. It's not just an idea. It's not just a nice thought, but I've got a web page. And that to me felt very official when I was starting out, having my own website. This is the kind of work that I want to do, and put that out there, boldly state it, and see what happens.
Hey peeps, how's it going? Long time no see. It feels like I haven't streamed for ages. We're back with some more God of War. Yeah, I think I had to there was one stream I had to cancel, I think because I was sick, and then I think there was another one I had to cancel for some reason. It feels like ages since I've played God of War. Hello Andrew, hello Hyper, how is it going? We just, like the very end of the last stream, we just...
Feels like it wasn't that long ago we were hunting deer.
Oh, shush.
Now we fought dark elves, trolls, and ogres, and a dragon. I feel like we could be anything now.
Speak of the devil.
We win because we are determined, disciplined, not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure, I know. It's just, it feels good to be strong, you know?
Stay grounded, boy.
Yes, I know.
But yeah, the very last thing we did at the end of the last stream was fight this big, epic dragon. That was pretty cool. So we are now, I'm totally kind of blind now. There was a time near the start of the playthrough where I kind of, even though my memory was a bit hazy, I knew what was going on. I've done it before. This is completely fresh. Oh my god, what? That's not what's supposed to happen. When I throw my axe at him, he's supposed to freeze and stop moving. He just kept going. Oh. Yeah. How's everyone doing anyway? How's it going? Oh god, yeah, we got a different kind of arrow last time, didn't we?
Wonder if there's another crystal around we could use on those roots.
Oh. Yeah, we got a different kind of arrow that we can now use to get rid of this stuff. Okay, why do we have to shoot? Ah, there we go.
It?
Yes, please, son. Boom.
Oh, I'm gonna like this.
And
Strange though, that one didn't completely blow up.
Yeah. Do I have to do it again?
That crystal shot it once, but it's glowing again.
It's glowing again? Why is that? Maybe I can freeze it? Nope. Hello, moldy. Maybe if I chop it down? Nope. My that is some tough rope. My axe just went straight through it. What the hell? Where did he fire? There we go. It's weird. It goes. It doesn't put it out, which is what it's supposed to do. Hello, Moldy. Maybe I have to climb. Can I climb?
Crystal renews itself. Useful.
Actually, that might be enough to still. Oh, there we go. That I'd already done enough to be able to move the wheel, which is the whole point of doing this. Should I now fire an arrow at it? If that's gonna. Oh, boom. Skills. Ah! One of those zappy rocks. Well, I just. Oh! I just smashed one of those red ones. Yeah, because we got those new arrows, didn't we, Hyper? Where we can get through the red ones now. Blue ones like build a bridge, and red ones are just kind of like barriers. Yeah, I got there. I'm pretty shocked how quickly I got there, to be honest, Moldy. My puzzle-solving brain is... Aha. Is not... I mean, it's not awful. Whoa! But it could be better. I mean, it better not be awful, because I've just started playing Day of the Tentacle, and... Like, I can remember a lot of stuff for the first hour or so of the game, but then once I get a little bit further in, things get less less fresh in my mind. Like, hang on, let's give him one of them in the face. And then let's give him one of these in the face as well. This guy is tough. Jeez. Kill him. Ugh. Can we, if we stagger him, is that when we get to do our, like, R3 attack? No, I think it's just... Oh, will you pack it in? That idiot up there. Oh god, there's one of those flying things as well. Ah! Oh my god. It's so easy to pack. I know everyone's probably thinking, what are you doing? But it's... Oh, it feels so easy to panic in this game. Right, can I take you out of here? Because you are really annoying. Okay, that's you gone. Then I'll get my heal up. And I'm not hurting this guy at all. So there's definitely something amiss here. Because his health is not going down. Oh, you didn't miss much hype. Ah! Just me. I only struggled for like a minute. It was pretty simple. I mean, you know, if I can do it in a minute, then you can probably do it in like 5 seconds. Right. Okay, so I'm not hurting him. Okay, so those arrows hurt him. Ah, okay, got it. That's our okay. You do that, and then that gets the little floaty thing out of him, and that is your chance to kill the floaty thing. And then once you kill the floaty thing, his defenses are down, then you can just crush him. There we go. Easy peasy. When you know how. Now where, boy? Do you know what? I don't know if anyone can tell what I mean, I'm sure Hyper would be able to, because I know how big a fan you are. What I was just humming. But before, I was like just flicking through Facebook before, and I saw someone had shared some video of someone playing the Gerudo Valley music on a guitar. Oh, so good. It's one of my favorite Zelda songs. Like Ocarina of Time, Gerudo Valley. There we go. Hyper knows. Oh,
Be ready.
be ready. Oh, he blocked it. Outrageous. And he killed it. Nice. Blocked it and then just fired something at me. I backed off a bit. Thought I was far enough away. Clearly not. I wonder how far back it's going to take me. Okay, cool. Only as far back as here. And actually I've got full health now, so it's probably better this way. Look at this, I'm like a sniper. Oh, 2 down. Took his little apostles down. There we go. Alright, this guy means business. Then so do I. I'm a god. Oh. Like this. Crushing him. This is going a lot better than the first time. Oh, look, it's one of those special chests. Keep your eyes peeled, Hyper. Gonna need your like your cat-like vision to spot the little ends. It's amazing, isn't it, Hyper? I don't know. It's just that like it's a theme that just makes you want to dance. In fact, it's funny because I was listening to it on my tablet, and then Leah heard it and then just started dancing. I just thought it was really funny. You know, she's never played a Zelda game before or anything, but instantly it just has that effect on you. Oh, what? Oh, hang on, do I have to do something? Oh, okay. I can rip it out and maybe I chuck it over there. Ah, and then we get him to shoot that and then it's going to explode. Haha! Look at me today, solving puzzles like they're nothing. Leviosa! I'm joking. Okay, so again, the three things that we need to make that chest open can't be far. They are never far. So obviously I'm going to take these guys out first, so I can have a little bit of time to, you know, think. But then we're going to have a little look-see around. It would be nice if we could just, like, I haven't yet found 3 of anything. So I haven't upgraded my rage meter, and I haven't upgraded my, I haven't upgraded the rage meter, and I haven't upgraded my health once yet in the whole game. Because I've got, like, I've opened a couple of each chest, but you need 3 of, you need, like, 3 of the same type to actually get an upgrade. It's Levio. It's Leviosa? Not Levio. Oh, okay. I apologize. Yeah, so I've got like a couple of each of the contents of the chest, but not I haven't got 3 of either one yet, so I've got no upgrades at all yet.
Boy.
Yes, sir. Hold on.
I know, Moldy. Every time I hear it, it makes me want to play the game again. It's the same with Tzanikand as well, Final Fantasy X. I hear that music and I just think, oh, I want to play the game again. And then I start it, and I love, don't get me wrong, I love Final Fantasy X, but then I start it and then I'm like, oh, you know, gotta like, you know, I've got to do the Cloister Trials again, or I've got to play Blitzball again, and then I'm suddenly not so excited anymore at the prospect of replaying it. What's that? Some XP. Oh, hello. Here's a chest where I don't have to solve any problem puzzles. Ah! What on earth? That was not expected. Where's my axe? Yeah. Oh, is he weak? I think he's like weak to weak to lightning. Some of that, boy.
It is over.
That solid Svartalheim steel. I think that's the stuff that Atreus needs, boy, to upgrade his. A jagged sign of courage. What was that? Was that like? What was that? Or is that just some kind of like permanent upgrade or something? I don't think it's anything Moldy, you've played this before, right? What's the jagged sign of courage? Maybe it was just like a permanent... some kind of permanent stat increase or something? Oh no, that's a joke from... Oh, okay. Alright. I know, like, I've seen, like, most of the Harry Potter films. Don't spoil me. Oh, there's one of them. I've seen most of the Harry Potter films, but I do want to... I know I'm, like, miles behind, but it's one of those, like... I don't know if it's the same in America, but in England, they get shown on TV, like, all the time. Especially at Christmas. They're, like, on loop at Christmas. It's been a while. It's been a while. But no, like I've seen the first one is funny enough. The first one's probably the one I've seen the most. But yeah, like, do I have to? Are these the ones where I have to do them? Oh no, these ones you just have to destroy them. I don't have to do them in a certain time limit. So that's nice. Okay. So all I have to do is find them. These ones are definitely easier, just because there's no like. There's no time pressure or anything. So, if you do happen to spot a glowing rune, let me know. There's always a Harry Potter movie marathon. Yeah, there is. I don't know why. It's not exactly a Christmassy film. But yeah, yeah, so I've seen like 3 or 4 of them, and I do want to see. So I still don't know what happens. I'm one of the few people in the world who still don't know how it ends.
Here, boy. Another one.
So.
This one's called Emir.
Don't spoil it.
Mother tried to tell me this one, but I think I was too young.
Oh, where's the sound
giants
effect?
coming out of his armpits?
Hello anyway,
I
bird.
think that might be Odin stabbing him.
How's it going? More than myth. Shrines, 4 out of 11 found. I mean, that's pretty good going for me, because I assume... this is like... some kind of... I assume this is just like optional shenanigans. And hello. Look at that. We found 2 of the 3 now. We cannot move on from this area until we found the 3rd one. We're so close. It's... I can't... So by the looks of it, they're going to be kind of lurking in the dark. Could be down there. They're clearly being sneaky. How's it going, bird? What you up to, dude? Oh. Can barely see the runes in these areas. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean... Oh, hello. Smashed it. I'm so proud of myself. Managed to open one of these chests. Come on, let's hope it's the 3rd of a kind of something. Oh, it's the apple. That's the health one. You've collected 3 iron apples. Aiden? I don't know. It's going, my man, at work. Kind of, hey, back to being at work and just watching streams. Good stuff, man. So we've got 3 of them. So we've finally increased our HP a bit. Oh, wow. That's not even a bit. That's loads. Oh, man. I feel gutted that I... I need to go back, because you can go back. There is nothing like... You never, like, close off the game or anything. Everywhere is available to go back and see again.
Follow me.
It's getting colder. We must be near the top.
And I've really got to go back and get some of those chests, because that was a... that was like a massive increase in...
Not long now, Mom.
Health. If I had 2 of them, say, like if I'd have hit like 2 increases in health by now... God, it would have made some of these boss fights a lot easier, I reckon. Look at this, bird.
Look, the
summit.
We're so close now.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, man. It's quality, and it's not easy. It's like...
Your quiver.
Strap broke when we fought the dragon.
I always say that.
I can hold it.
Stop.
Look at them footsteps. It's like my default answer to you, because you love Dark Souls and stuff. But... But no, it's not. There's more to it than just
slow your draw. Pain we endure. Faulty weaponry we do not. This will do for now. Good?
Good.
Go.
Don't have the video on. Yeah, that's fine, man. That's
Steady
fine.
boy. Mind your footing.
Yeah. You should play this for yourself. But you know, I'm sure you'd like it. It's got like, you know, it's got cool. It's got lore. I know you like your lore. It's got, you know, it's got really good combat. Like, you know, hard, but like really kind of, you know, there's a lot to it. I mean, it looks amazing. It like it just looks gorgeous. Some of the kind of, I mean, I was gonna say look at the landscape, and then I realised you said you have enough video on. So yeah, it looks amazing. When you do finally get to kind of look at it yourself, you'll enjoy it. Killer pound and skulls. I really like God of War 3. Oh, I haven't played God of War 3. I haven't played any God of War except this one. I heard that the other ones though are very like hack and slash, whereas this is like proper. I say proper, like hack and slash doesn't count or whatever, but you know what I mean. Like this, I don't know. I feel like this is more like proper in inverted commas combat. Oh, he fell off the cliff. That did not go well for him. Yeah, I don't know. The combat in this is definitely more like, from what I've heard, because I haven't played 3, it's more like, damn it, that was not what I meant to do. I meant to fold that down. I meant to throw it, not do my special move. Yeah, the combat's just a lot more kind of, I guess there's more to it. I heard that the first 3 God of War games are very like hack and slashing. You know, with this you need proper strategy. Like, you can't just, especially the boss fights, you can't just like barge into the boss fights and think you're just gonna smash them. I think the original God of War games established that Kratos is not exactly a nice guy. Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about them, but isn't the rough idea like?
Too, right?
Yes. Be silent.
Isn't it like he used to be a god, and then he got like cast out by the gods or something, and then didn't the gods killed his wife, and then he went berserk and just started. I don't know. Like, I'm sure I've heard like a vague summary from someone of the earlier games.
That sounds like the same man who came to our house. You said you killed him.
Shh. The general consensus seems to be people do, like a John Wick, people do bad stuff to him, and then he unleashes hell.
The tattooed man tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next?
Why would I know that?
You're the smartest man alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You help me, I help you. Tell me where they are, and I'll talk to Odin.
That's the
Your
guy.
father won't let me go, Baldur, and he won't let you kill me. You have nothing to offer me, so take your questions, take your threats, take these 2 worthless wankers, and piss off!
Oh dear.
When no one's looking, we'll be back for your other eye.
Don't you forget, we're everywhere.
We really are, aren't we?
Yeah, you won't get away with button bashing in this bed. No chance. Right. It's gone quiet. Are we gonna go and see this guy who's, by the sound of it, has only got one eye? But they're gonna come back for his other one. How do I get up? Hello. Hello, scum. How's it going? Oh, we can go down a bit. And then down a bit more. Okay. Am I the only one, like, has anyone played Horizon Zero Dawn? Am I the only one who finds whenever these climbing bits in these games, and it was the same in like Uncharted and whatever, like, maybe it's just the way my brain works. I always think it's never that clear where you're supposed to actually be going.
Ah, the very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
Is he strapped to a tree?
Boy, check their path. Make sure we're alone.
But we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
Has he got horns?
He doesn't know what you are.
And I would keep it that way. Who are you?
Me? I'm the greatest ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the Nine Realms. I know every corner of these lands, every language spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive. And I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters.
Oh.
I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise. Just given time.
Nobody there, just like I said.
The boy's mother is dead. She wished her...
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look.
How can we have got that so wrong?
This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger scraping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. No here.
Can't we just take that bridge? We have a Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
We're going to Jotunheim, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
Man who
What do we
cannot be
do?
killed.
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body from these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Old magic.
God, he's brave.
There's a witch of the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
Yeah.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Odin himself sees to it personally, and believe me, there is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This isn't living.
Man.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch
He's had
this.
109 winters of this.
Brother,
I wonder if he wants
in
to
case you
headshot
can't
him.
resurrect me, there's something you need to know. Boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There's much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son, eh?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
Make it clean. Put this in your pocket, boy. Right, it looks like we need to go back to the Witch of the Woods then. Is there a quick way of getting there? Or?
We're going to Jotunheim. We're going to find the long-lost realm of the
What?
giants. That's...
Take me meals.
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
Oh, chest. I like me some chest. Always goodies to be had in chests. Unless there's unless a random enemy decides to jump out at you.
Sounds like those Muspelheim runes.
Muspelheim cipher piece. 3 of the 4 found. Gonna chop your head off now, fair enough. I mean, yeah, as he said, it doesn't sound like he's got a doesn't sound like he's got much of a life. Do you know, I love it when we're
Remember
outdoors.
the way to the witch's house.
Yes. The woods with the blood-red leaves. South of the lake. I know just where to go.
Do you?
Hope she made it back from Alfheim and can bring Mimir back.
Oh,
He seemed
okay.
nice
That's a
before
fast
you cut
travel
off his head.
path. Maybe we're just supposed to fast travel. Although I think that's only going to fast travel us back to like the blacksmith, and then we'd have to make our own way from there. Scout the area at first, alright. Oh, good job I did. 1400 hack silver. It's hard to come by that kind of stuff. So I think this is going to take us back to the blacksmith, where we might... Oh, actually. We might just be able to go straight to her. That's where we need to go. Okay, it looks like the only thing that isn't grayed out is Brock's shop. So I think we're just going to have to go back to Brock's shop and then sail. Hop in the boat. But yeah, we might be able to do some upgrades now that we've got a bunch of hack silver and stuff.
I can't believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir god. Baldur. And you fought him. And won.
Yes.
One of Odin's sons. Thor's brother.
Keep up, boy. I can't hear you.
Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay.
It's a pretty
You know,
bold
it's silly.
idea.
I really hope we find
Maybe
Jason.
maybe he just wanted us to
They really did leave Midgard, except for the serpent. Maybe the last of us gone. Are you the last of
maybe he
your
just
kind?
wanted
Is
to
that why you don't like to talk to
maybe he
My
just wanted me to
kind.
kill him.
I mean,
You know.
your family. Before mother.
Oh, are you sicker than bad? I'm sorry, man. I am probably
Now
done
is
for a
not the
bit,
time
yeah.
for that.
Yes, sir.
I mean, there's a lot. If you think... Okay, so there's... Oh, hello. Okay, so there's 15 games. If we're just talking like mainline games, it goes Final Fantasy 1 up to 15.
What? I want a fucking break.
Hang on.
Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Pep. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations.
Nah, I don't blame
And
you,
I'm
Bed.
sure you'll let him go and Roger my axe good and plenty again. Hmm? Let's see the damage.
Even I get sick of them eventually. You can't... Any game...
Little canker throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut.
Like, I remember when I did all those blind
Well
playthroughs
enough.
of
I guess.
Good.
From Soft Games.
All better.
Like, I did 1, 2, 3 and Bloodborne all back to back.
Now what the fuck else you want, huh?
By the time I got
He gets
to
so
the end of
wrapped up
3,
in
I
his
was like,
work
oh
center,
my
he
god, I'm
hasn't
proper
sense to
burnt out.
sip or sup. And if he does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Guess I got all the stomach in the family. Along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spit-fister? What do you know?
I just mean
Hey,
that
do you mind? Trying to concentrate here, already on a break from my break. What'll it be?
Right, I'll have a look, see what we got. Talon bow upgrade. Wow.
Something for the boy?
Increases arrow damage and making new Talon bow skills available. That sounds pretty nice.
Straight.
Has just used like a ton of our hack silver, but you know, that's what it's there for. It's there to be used. Yeah, it's not even that I got like I didn't like the game. I love Dark Souls 3. I love them all, but by the time I got to Dark Souls 3, I was just like you know, I'd put like 50 hours into one because I didn't even like, you know, I did when I played them. I did like every single optional boss and everything DLC. Yeah, so I put like 50 hours into 1, 50 hours into 2, 50 hours into 3, 50 hours into Bloodborne. And by the end of it, I needed a break. And also, I think it was probably made a little bit worse by... I found 3 to be the hardest. Now, going back, I'm not sure I agree with that or not. But at the time, I found 3 the hardest, and so it was kind of like I was already like mentally defeated by that point, and then I got there and I was like, oh my god, like Nameless King, like Solar Cinder is the hardest final boss of the 3 by a mile. Like Solar Cinder compared to like, I can't even remember what the boss is, the end of the game boss is in 1. And the end of the game boss in 2 is pretty easy. And I found the end of the game boss in Bloodborne pretty easy, but that was because I'd done all the Chalice dungeons and whatever, so I was pretty like beefed up. Right, I'm just gonna quickly use some experience points to get some new skills, and then okay, so that increases the duration of the shock, which is pretty good. I like that we can shock people with those arrows. Shock arrows inflict more shock damage to enemies. Sounds pretty good. And these are cheap, dead cheap upgrades anyway. Shock arrows inflict a greater amount of shock damage to enemies. Yep. Alright, I'll take it. Shock damage can now be chained between multiple enemies. That sounds pretty good, actually. I mean, it seems like I'm just upgrading everything for Atreus and not doing anything for Kratos, but whatever. Light arrows can cause large explosions. Ah, whatever, it's quite cheap. Light arrows inflict a greater amount of stun damage. Whatever. I'm probably just going to get them all. Shock arrows inflict a massive amount of shock damage. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, we'll leave that one for now. Yeah, let's put something into Kratos, eh? While bare-handed, aim and press R1 to instantly recall the Leviathan axe and perform a powerful spin attack. So if I've thrown my axe and I'm bare-handed, I aim at someone and press R1, and it recalls the axe and does a spin. Okay, that's pretty good. Increases the maximum number of targets to 5. Okay, that's pretty decent. Wait, because I can throw my axe at like multiple people at once. While evading, hold the left stick forward and press R1 to perform a quick axe attack. Okay. Switch stances by pausing momentarily after any Leviathan attack. Once in new stance, press... Oh, I don't even know what that means. We'll leave that for now. In Spartan Rage, hold R2 to perform a more powerful Raging Smash. Whoa, that's 4,500. It must be good, surely. For that kind of cost, it must be good. So I'm going to go with it. Right, that'll do. So we've got to go to see the Witch of the Woods now, which is a boat ride away, I think. I have considered it better. Doing the whole challenge runs and stuff. I mean, I might have to... If I was going to do that, I might have to play them once again.
We're not going back to the woods just yet.
Like, semi-properly. You know what, if you know what I mean. Like, before I get into... Like, 'cause I'm so, like... It's been so long since I've played any of them. Like, I reckon if I put them on now, I'd get battered. Like, I'm so rusty. How do I get out of here again? That's down here, isn't it, I think? This game is like... If I've got one complaint... And it's quite small. I guess, the complaint. It's just, like, lots of it is really dark.
That way. Behind the big statue of Thor.
Behind the big statue of Thor. Okay, boy. Have I got my map? Okay, I have. So... Where am I going again? Oh. Hang on. No. Where am I? That's where I want to go, isn't it? Or is that where I am? The river pass. The wild woods. Okay, maybe. Okay. I think the hand is us. Actually more entertaining to watch than someone who's good at the same. Yeah. I know what you mean.
I
mean, I
wish
kind
we
of
could have
like.
gone on a trip like this with
I
Mother.
used to love watching people do like
She could
speed runs
fight,
of Dark Souls
couldn't
and
she?
stuff.
Yes, she fought beautifully.
Yeah, so I used to love watching people do Dark Souls speedruns and all that stuff, but it gets to a point where it's like you've seen someone absolutely annihilate the game, and then it's like there's only so many times you can watch that. It's like, yeah, okay, you know, they're amazing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
We could talk about you.
I've seen so many people do like no
World
hit,
Serpent's even over here.
no
I
hit
told you
runs
he's
and
big.
stuff. You know, it's more interesting to see someone struggle a bit. Hello, by the way, Josie. How's it going?
So, know any good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Mother
entirely
always
sure
had
when we go.
stories. Weren't you told me when you were a boy?
There was a man I knew of long ago. His stories were brief and purposeful.
Sounds...
As a big
Fun?
serpent.
Do you remember any?
There was one that concerned a hare and a tortoise.
Like the witch's house?
Unlikely.
So what happens?
They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
I'm just gonna go this way because the number's going down. The distance from where I need to be is going down by heading in this direction, and then hopefully I can, I don't know, hit land somewhere, get off, and do my thing. Ah, I can go under here. Okay, okay. I think we're going the right way. This looks good. The number is getting pretty low for like how many meters away we
Who
are.
built it, you think?
I do not know.
And that's the statue of Thor, which is exactly where the boy told us. I know I've got a marker, but sometimes, you know, like, you know, it's not, I'm not a bird. I can't go as the bird fly, as the crow flies or whatever. Like, you know, I have to find my way around land. Oh, some hack silver, thank you. Where the hell do I? I don't think I can go anywhere here. Unless I'm... I think that was just a place to stop off and loot a dead guy. Bird, you say? Yeah, so, oh yeah, so, like, yeah, so do people still struggle at the soul level 1 stuff then, even like the pros? I mean, that's slightly worrying for me, if they're struggling. Yeah, see, I don't know where... There must be somewhere near here that I can disembark. But I do not know where. A bit further in here. Oh, this is looking kind of promising. Hello, the witch's cave. Boom. Found another Final Fantasy VII mod. It's only complete up until the end of Midgar, but it's got full voice acting and challenges to unlock. Oh wow! Challenges to unlock alternative costumes for characters. You'll do anything, won't you? You'll do anything to replay 7, Moldy.
So, what other stories have you got?
Not long to go, man, and you can
More.
play a properly
There was a horse.
square.
The horse sought vengeance upon his
version of
enemy, the stag. But he could not kill the stag alone. The horse met a man, a hunter, and made a deal. He took the man's bit and bridle and allowed him to ride in a saddle on his back. Together, they killed the stag, and the horse tasted victory. But the hunter would not release the horse and made a slave of him.
So getting revenge cost him his freedom. Hope it was worth it.
It was not.
I was gonna say, no, it was not. Hello. Looks like it's that chest up there. Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds more
The
fun.
water dropped.
And the
man,
serpent rose. Right.
I'm not even
I knew
kidding.
that.
I reckon I could spend 2 weeks fighting orphans on, like, any soul level of my choice. Like, man, Orphan is a horrible boss. Hey, CBM, how's it going? How's it going? It's going
I know
good.
she's really powerful.
What you doing on
Do
a
you
Good
really
Friday
think the
night?
witch can bring a head back to life?
You what? You're sitting here watching this.
Our craft. And
How's
we
it
have
going?
nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
The
Okay.
head. You sick boy. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to punch him. Orphan is an... Oh, man. Orphan is a horrible boss. I can understand why he's, you know... I'm just talking from a personal preference of, you know, my own sanity. Oh, hang on. Enemies! Ah! What's going on here? I thought we were coming to safety to meet the witch. Ah! Yeah, so you were asking about Final Fantasy games. So there are kind of 15 mainline games, and then a couple of them have got sequels. So there's Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 15, and then there's Final Fantasy X-2, which is like a sequel to 2, because they're all standalone games with like different stories, different worlds, different characters. But there's a couple that have got, you know, follow-on direct sequels, and if they have, then they're kind of numbered as such. Damn it. So like there's 10-2, and then there's 3 different games for 13. And yeah, so all told, there's probably about 20. But I'm not kind of wanting to play them all. There are some that are just... What can I do with that? That looks like it wants to be interactive with. It's very pretty. I think the trace is on the shot of whiskey. Or vodka even. Yes, there we go. We've shocked him. Run! So the kill. Oh, I fell off. That wasn't the plan, but whatever. It'll work. Yeah, so I've already played. Like, I mentioned this recently when I was kind of posting about it, but I've already played 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. Now 11 is a... Ah! I didn't realise how close I was to dying. Ah, man. Sounds working now. Oh, do you know what? Give me 2 seconds. I'm so stupid. Right. I didn't open the thing that makes the sound. Streamlabs thing. Okay. Give me 2 seconds and then the sounds will work.
And now the door's gone. The witch's turtle must be standing up. So how do
Sorry,
we get
peeps.
back up there?
Missing 1 to 5 and 13 and 15 on the channel. Yeah.
She must have someone to get back to the surface when the turtle's standing.
I am intensive. There we go. It's just got the Final Fantasy 7 one. Oh, okay, no. I was thinking that it's just caught up from before. It hasn't. That's like... You just did it again. Okay. Sounds are working. Boom. We're good to go. My fault. As always. Took me a year to beat Dark Souls 1, not straight. My first playthrough, I guess so mad and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean,
rolls in.
I guess... Yay! I guess that's the thing with recording it. You kind of... Like, you feel committed to not taking breaks in between it, because people are going to be like, what the hell's going on? Where's the next episode? So you have to keep, like, ploughing on, as painful as it can be at times. But it's good, because it really kind of made me do it. And the you know, the sense of achievement when you do it is so worth it. You know, it's worth it to keep ploughing on. Can I okay, I can shield bash him, can I? There we go. Boom. yeah, so I've already done 6. So I've done 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 11 is an online like an MMO, which so I'm not going to do that. 13 I've played before, was severely not a fan of. So I doubt I'm going to play that, but I don't know. I am half tempted to give it a chance, but if I do, it'll be sometime in the future. I've done. Oh, hello. Crush your brains. 14 is another MMO, so I won't be playing that because I'm just not a bit. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of games that are endless. Like, I mean, some people love that because they see it as like, you know, endless content, like, you know, Apex and Fortnite and, you know, loads of online multiplayer and stuff. I like my games to have an end. You know, I just like I like my games to be. I'm quite happy for my games to be quite linear. And like, you know, I like an end point and a start point, and like I like to complete it and then to go, yep, well done, you completed it, boom, and then I feel like I can just tick it off and move on to the next game, kind of thing. Like when games are endless, I feel like you can never tick it off. You can never say it's done. And that I don't know, it just messes with my OCD or whatever. I haven't got OCD, but you know what I mean. I don't like using the word OCD all the time because people use it as, like, you know, people who actually genuinely have OCD have like serious, you know, it's a serious problem. I don't have a serious problem. I'm just an idiot who likes to, you know, put DVDs in alphabetical order. That doesn't count. Hey, cheers for stopping in, Kev. Have a good one, man. I don't know if you... what are you doing anyway? What are you doing for date night? Yeah, so...
Follow me.
Ooh, Axel. You will be sorry, boy. Fact. Can I kill him? Oh, he's just like a stone statue of one man. Is that one of those things that I can... Oh yeah, it is. And we got another chest. I think it's one of the ones where I just have to smash them. Came on after 6 and 9. I'll have to go back and watch those. Yeah. 6 was not as painful as 8, because that was a whole other levels of... I mean, well, that's to say, that makes it sound like I didn't enjoy 8. I did enjoy 8. But I mean, in terms of the pain that was felt on the like final episode and stuff, though that end game stuff was brutal. 6 isn't as bad as that, but there are some proper rage moments in 6. There's some moments in 6, I think, that are just like bordering on unfair. Hello. Got a few chests to loot. Ooh, a hidden chamber we found here. Nice. That probably means it's like, you know, we're going to get like extra good loot. What's that?
Hey, it's another treasure map.
Turn the lights on and I'll be able to see. Gonna see our favourite comics, Joe Coy live. Oh, nice. Dinner and drinks. Cool. Sounds good. We like, I think going to like see stand-up shows is probably the one, like the thing that me and Emma have done more than any other thing on dates. Come on, you're going down. Got away. Tried to keep up on 6, but I got too far behind it. Yeah, like. It's funny, cause, well, it's not, like, it's interesting, Claudio and me were talking about this, about the difference in styles of storytelling between some of the Final Fantasy games. So, Final Fantasy 7 and 10, which funnily enough happen to be my favourites, have a much more, like, personal feel to them. Like, they're much more like, hey, this is the journey of this one guy, or girl, you know.
That I drew the runes into? Not sure how we reach it.
You know, it's like they're more like, you know, a journey of one person or a couple of people and it's all about the people, and so you kind of really get invested in the people. Whereas like 6 and like I'm really enjoying playing 12, but I'm not really, and I'm not bothered by the fact by this fact, but I'm not massively enjoying the story. But it doesn't really like it. That's not. I don't know. Like it's not upset me that I don't enjoy the story. It's just the way it is. But like, do I need to? How do I get rid of that? Do I shoot something? Yeah, I'm just not that interested in the story of 12. Yeah, exactly. It had 6 million characters, and when you've got 6 million characters, good luck trying to do like decent character development with 6 million people all at once. It's just too much. Like, if you keep a slightly smaller cast, then you can make each one of them. You know, you can spend more time on each one of them. I've got to get this out the way, because I've got to climb up there and then climb on top of this that I've just moved. I don't know how to get rid of that ice crystal. Oh! Can I make this jump? I've got a feeling I can't, but okay, he's not even going to attempt it. What is it? I don't know. Yeah, so that's one. But yeah, so 6 and 12 are much less about like the personal journey of a couple of characters or whatever, and more about like the world and, you know, the politics of the world and what's going on in the world, and it's, you know, it's much more about like world building. It's a world building kind of story rather than a, hey, you're gonna really like these couple of characters. I don't think any of the like many of the characters in 6 are particularly likable, memorable. Not in the same way that you would say that Yuna is, or Cloud is, or, you know, like Eris, you know. But it's fine. It's not a complaint. I'm loving 12. It's just a different kind of story, and I'm loving 12 for the gameplay and the music and stuff rather than the story. As you know, I'm doing 3 right now, and Claudio ripped me for not grinding. He's telling me I'm over leveled. For not? Oh, for grinding. Oh, okay. I thought you said not grinding. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's what's... So, yeah, in answer to what Baird was kind of saying earlier about, like, am I done with Final Fantasy? Well, I don't know if I'm going to play any... I don't think I'm going to play any of the NES ones, because from what I've heard, they're just, like... It's not my kind of thing. It's just... It's too grindy. It's too hard. It's not, like... I don't know. It's not... Like, I quite like... You know, with a Final Fantasy game, I quite like that. I like there to be a bit of a challenge, but I like it to be pretty chill, and, you know, it's like, you know, you're enjoying the ride, and it's harder to enjoy the ride when one of the 3 down. Harder to enjoy the ride when you're just constantly raging. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll ever play the super early ones. I might play 15. I'm tempted to give 15 another go. Hey, boy Chuck, how's it going? Welcome. I'm just looking for another couple of these little seals so that we can open the chest. Yeah, so I'm tempted to play 15 again. I really want to, like, I've heard loads of people say the story's really good, and you know, I'm not totally against the combat. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but I can get over that if the rest of the game's good. I don't think we went up this way before. So it drives me mad how dark this game is. That is my one complaint. I can't see anything. I mean, I suppose certain puzzles in the game would be significantly easier if they did let you see. So maybe that would be the argument. Yeah, nothing. No, we came from this way. We came off the lift. We jumped over there. That was nothing. That's a dead end. So, okay, it looks like we were going the right way. Hey! I would like to find 2 more. What are these things that are like floating and glowing? I can't shock them. I can't... Well, I don't even know what that does. But you know, I should freeze them? I don't know. Can't do either of those things. Yeah, I heard that the DLC makes a huge difference, which is annoying because... Oh, hello. That's seal number 2. Keep your eyes peeled, peeps. I just need one of those. If you see a glowing rune anywhere, shout. I mean, I realise that by the time you've shouted, I'll have probably moved on. But at least if you kind of... At least if I know the existence of it, you know, maybe you can give me a little nudge to where it was. Curious, because videos I've seen made it seem like 15 had a bit of an open world. Yeah, I'd say 15's got like a much more open world than most. Like a lot of the time you've got a car in 15, which I always feel that's really weird. Like so few usually Final Fantasy games are set in a really kind of like fantasy type world, where cars just aren't a thing. It's either like really far in the past and everyone's on chocobos or whatever, and it's quite like, you know, like people are beyond like, I don't know, horses and carts, or it's like super futuristic. So it is open world. You've got a car, which kind of, it basically allows you, if you're kind of, if that's the way you prefer to play it. Oh, hang on. So I've smashed that open. Does that mean I can? Oh, now I can give him a lift up. Oh man, how would I have ever noticed that? Well, I just did, I guess, but blind luck more than anything. And then, okay, and then now he's on the box, and now I drag the box across. Yeah, if you want, you can kind of use the car as a means of like fast travel. So you can just get in the car and say, I want to go to this place, and it just zooms you off there. Or you can kind of manually drive the car yourself, which I kind of, it's fun for a bit, and then you realise that you're just literally sat there looking at scenery, holding down the A button. And yeah, so I often fast travel. But obviously you can go off-road. That's just to kind of...
What does it say?
Another riddle.
Here we go.
Feed me not, we both are doomed. Overfeed me, all consumed.
The answer might be near, like the other.
Oh, can we smash these out? Ah.
I see it now. It says fire. Of course. Bow.
Flying boats, totally normal. Well, yeah, either, you know, that's what I mean. Either they're like super old-fashioned and they're using like horse and carts, or it's super futuristic. They don't usually have like, you know, regular stuff like cars. I don't know, it feels a little bit weird. It's not a complaint or anything. But yeah, like, I definitely want to give 15 another go. What have we got in here? A runic summon. Summons a murder of crows that swarm enemies. I heard that ages ago. That's you know, the plural for crows is a murder. That is an odd fact. isn't it? Don't tell me this was just... This can't have been just to get some kind of secret chest. Surely there's got to be more to it than that. DLC motorcycle useful when I was doing my self-imposed challenge, though. Oh, that's how I feel about horse in Breath of the Wild. Either I'm getting off every 5 seconds to look at stuff, or I need to walk. Yeah. Like, yeah, exactly. So it's kind of... You can get... You know, you can end up not using them so much. So, boy, what have you just done? All you did was gain access to a chest? There's got to be more to it than that, surely. That felt like that was a... You know, like that was the kind of thing that was going to progress the... Where we are. Not just be a chest. I thought it was interesting that the story was different based on who you had with you, but at the same time it's frustrating. Yeah, forced grinding, less fun. That's what I mean. I like a lot of people say, oh, Final Fantasy 7 is too easy, or people say 10 is quite easy, but I don't want, like, I want it so that if I want to grind, so that I can be like, ah, look, I'm so OP, I can do, and that's my choice. I don't want it to be the game says you have to sit here and grind for ages, otherwise you're going to have some serious trouble. That's not my idea of fun. Oh, man. Okay, hang on. It seems to be telling me to go back. Maybe I've done... The marker's heading over this way, so maybe I've done what I came here to do. Maybe something else has been unlocked now. When in doubt, I should probably pay attention to the marker, shouldn't I? Should call God of Dark Caves. I know! It's insane how dark it is. Oh. I mean, sometimes I might as well just be blindfold. What the hell are you? I might as well be blindfold and just follow the map marker. Because, you know, I'm not going... you know, I can't see where I'm going. I'm just walking into the darkness.
Hey, this does more than decipher those.
You can now read the language of Muspelheim. You can now access Muspelheim from the street. So now we can go to Muspelheim through from that like that room where we can go to different realms. Oh, hello. You know what that is? That is number 3. Right, okay, I need to go back and collect that item. Thought we were done here, but we're not done until we've collected that chest. I'm not going to unlock it and then not bother going back. I'm so lazy, I can't be bothered to go back and collect it. You've collected 3 horns of blood, needed to increase your maximum rage. Boom. Sweet, that's 2 upgrades we've got today. Oh my god. that's like, I feel so happy about that.
Follow me, Atreus.
Yeah, the whole idea of like needing to grind is I don't know, annoying. Oh, hang on, no, it's this way, isn't it? Yeah, because it was, oh yeah, so we went through this way, and then there was here where we opened the chest, then we went around this way and we saw the icon, and we didn't climb up, because we went to get the chest instead. Oh, I see light! I see light at the, quite literally light at the end of the tunnel, Hyper. We'll soon be able to see what's going on. Soon. Time will come.
Turn back Aesir. Guess the gods are welcome here.
Rude. Yeah, so I plan to do... I'm pretty confident I'll do 15 at some point, but I need a break from Final Fantasy games.
There he is! I hope he remembers us.
Is that the Deku tree? A joke, of course. But we have been here before. Wait. Of course, yeah, it's the witch. But
How's it
yeah,
going, Charlie?
this is right by the
Is
Witch
your
the
witch
Woods.
friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head, anyway.
Oh. Yeah, they've all got shields now. Have you noticed this? Everyone's got a shield now. Gone are the days of like just being able to go up to someone and just smash him in the face. Ugh. And Hulk smash! Oh yeah, well we can smash him because he's frozen. In 1 and 2 you'll grind naturally to encounter stupid high. Yeah, see, that's the other thing that puts me off about the old ones. Like, I thought the encounter rate was too much in 6, and from my understanding is the further you go back, the worse the encounter rate gets. That is like not my scene at all. Like, I mean, there's even a couple of areas of Final Fantasy X where I think, oh come on, give me a break and just let me, like going through the snowy mountain. It feels like the encounter rate just suddenly goes through the roof, and it's just like, come on, I want to go somewhere. And for me personally, the side effect of having a really high encounter rate is that I don't want to go exploring, because I'm just like, oh, I'm fed up of fighting like 50 million random enemies. So I just stop exploring, because I know if I explore less, I'll get into less encounters.
What does it say?
Falcon, hawk, and turtle dove. Swim aloft in oceans above.
I don't like high encounter rates. Right. That over there.
Those runes on the rock.
They don't spell anything. It's gibberish.
Maybe if I found you another room, that makes sense. What are these glowing things about the place that I keep seeing? I feel like I should be doing something with them or whatever. It's very weird. If they're just scenery, that's quite weird. Pokemon approach where you can see visually where encounters are. Yeah, I like that. Because then I guess you have, you know, like if you want to fight everyone as you go along, that's fine, and you can do. Or if you're kind of in a bit of a rush and you're like, nah, I just want to hurry up and get where I'm going, then you can do that as well. It's up to you. Follow the marker. Although actually, before I follow the marker, what's up here? Read that, boy. Why can't I read it? Ah, I have to be just the right distance away from it.
Yes, sir.
Read.
Death to the Raven God, Lord of the Hang.
I did solve the puzzle for the sand bowl, but it wasn't like particularly like basically there was some wooden panels up on the wall, and I like threw my axe at it. It smashed the panels, and then the boy could, and then behind the panels were runes that Atreus could read. So I solved it in the loosest sense of the word. There wasn't much to solve.
Father, she is here. It is so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
It's nice.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous.
Oi!
And wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore. Now, what's this about a head? Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
They really are, Hyper.
Please?
Take him to the table. Pamela. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact.
Well, we got it
Nice
pretty
clean
quick.
cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
Ugh.
It worked!
Let me
Spitting
see.
maggots out or something.
Mimir? You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either?
Oh, is Freya
Sorry.
someone famous then?
When word gets out
Well,
that Mimir
fame,
is
you know what I
free,
mean.
the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
Sounds like Hyper knows who
You are
Freya is.
God.
Leader of the Vanir once, yes. But no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But
Now.
What about the head?
You're welcome.
Has he still got it in his hand?
how did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Oh, he's got it in his back
She's a
pocket.
god?
Look at that.
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
Look.
She's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
Tears
We know
temple
the
in the Lake of the Nine.
What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. Speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
Yeah, that's the thing, Moldy. Like, when it gets so hard, it kind of gets in the way of everything. Like, you know, it's... Like, it's hard to sit there and enjoy the music when you're raging. And it's hard to sit there and enjoy the graphics when you just... You know, if it gets to the point where, like, you're literally
Why
angry...
did Freya spin your face?
No. Speak of Baldur. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Oh no!
Parts of my
Was
brain
that?
must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
Thank you, Hyper. Although it wouldn't have took that long to sail. Yes, I don't know. Maybe that guy's going to be like the end of game boss or something. Yeah, the guy that we've already fought. The guy who's apparently invulnerable. But as Kratos says, everyone has a weakness. Yeah, so it's hard to, like, you know, really, like, sit there and appreciate the music if the game is literally making you angry. Or, you know, and it's hard to appreciate anything when you just sit there seething. Oh, yeah, you have to meet... Okay, yeah, that is true, Hyper. Can't argue with that. So I want to go to Brook's shop. Okay. Which is exactly next door to where I want to be. So yeah, so in short, the question that you asked about 2 hours ago, Baird, well actually no, I've been streaming about now, is that I'm done with Final Fantasy for a bit. And it reminded me actually that I was talking about this with Emma earlier. It might come as a bit of a shock to some people, and I apologise if anyone's disappointed, but no, it's fine, Hyper. If you hadn't shouted at me, then I'd have not unlocked it, and I'd have probably taken twice as long to get home, and I'd have probably got lost on the way, and yeah. Well, this is this is this is the thing. I apologise if anyone's disappointed, but
how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
But oh god, hang on. No, I thought we were going to walk into like a fight or something. Hang on, let me just make sure that this isn't going to turn into like a big cutscene. And then I will do it. Oh, you can totally talk me into Star Ocean, Andrew. Like, all,
good.
You know.
Now put my lips to the horn.
The only reason I list those 5 RPGs is just because, you know, there's no point in having a poll with like 50 options or whatever. You know, so no, it wasn't on there, sadly. Yeah, it was just because you know, they were like the ones that came to mind. A couple that either I already know are really good. There was a couple that I know are really good. They're Grandia 2 and Skies of Arcadia, and Dragon Quest 8, already played those. And Legend of Dragoon and Lost Odyssey are 2 that I haven't played, but I've heard like are amazing. And even though, you know, I'll only play one of them next, after that I'll probably play another one of them and another one, you know, and I know, and I'm perfectly happy to play Star Ocean or whatever. Like, you know, I'm open to, as long as it's good, then I'm happy to give it a go. So yeah, don't you worry. Like, you know, I don't want to like, I ideally avoid playing like 2 big massive games at once. Like, I don't mind playing like a Final Fantasy game and Day of the Tentacle, or a Final Fantasy game and Detroit Become Human, but I don't really want to play 2 big massive RPGs at the same time. But it's fine, you know, when I finish one I'll move on to another. This guy is...
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor, and seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
That's crazy.
Alright, wish me luck. You envy me. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why, you
never lose it.
That's not right. Mokuno Huntun Kun. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Ethnium Folklore. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
you doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met?
His eye.
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is.
No.
It's not far.
He
Typical.
looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. Never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
That's one way to
look.
fast travel.
The water's dropped even further.
Just
You
get
can
into
see
the
more of the
tube.
realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, so, in short, I decided not to do Final Fantasy VII Remake on the channel. There's a couple of reasons. One is that, I think it might suffer the same fate as Shenmue 3 in that I think most people are going to fall into two categories. Either they want to play it themselves, in which case, you know, as in they don't, you know,
We can either look for that special chisel now.
they don't want to spoil themselves by watching someone else play it because they want to do it. Or they do want to watch someone, but I'm not going to kind of...
Which way to the chisel?
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
But I'm not going to be like going mad and like... I'm not going to be like uploading it on day one. Yeah, it really does. Hyper. Like, there's a lot of optional stuff in this. I know that just from other people telling me. Yeah, like I'm not gonna be like, you know, going crazy. I'm not gonna like, you know, I can guarantee it now. There'll be 500 people live streaming it the minute it goes live. Like they'll be staying awake, and the minute it goes live, they'll start streaming it. I'm not gonna do that. And so by the time I get around to uploading a video or whatever, like, you know, by the time I've uploaded episode 2 or episode 3, there'll be half a dozen people who have already completed it live.
Good.
Whatever.
The special chisel is ahead, past this gate.
Okay. There we go. Ah! Hello! Ah! Worker! Yeah, so I'm never going to be like ahead of the game in that sense. And this guy's got a lot of HP. So I'm going to whip out the specials first. Yeah, so, you know, a lot of people are going to do that, and I just, like, I don't think it's a particularly good way to, like, I mean, not that anything I do is, but I don't think it's, like, you know, there'd be an argument to do it if it was, like, you know, if it was going to, like, really help the channel or whatever, but I don't think it will, because there's just too many people who think, you know, oh, if I just stream it on day one, then that's going to, you know, loads of people will watch, but it's like, yeah, that's what the other 10,000 people think as well. So, like, so yeah, like, it's not going to be particularly helpful for the channel. But loads of people will either not want it spoiled, or they will, and so they want to play it themselves, or they... Wow, I remember this when you could steer. I don't know where I want to steer them to. I guess just not into a wall. I guess the further I keep them away from the wall, the longer I stay on. Oof, that was good fun. I enjoyed that. Yeah, so it's not going to be particularly helpful for the channel. I have a suspicion it might just end up completely bombed because you know by the time I kind of by the time I get to uploading you know a decent chunk of it, people will be much further. People have already completed it. People have already watched someone else do it, and then I've like
deprived of your power, my dear Gulvig.
Who are you?
You who walks among the living. My beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy.
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death. If only for a short while.
Boy, we are leaving.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not super hyped for it, Hyper,
3 of sweet Gulvig's bones
then that's
and
not a
spread them
terrible idea.
across the lake. Bring me her bones, child.
I
Gulvig will reward you.
I think that's just a side mission, you know.
Father, maybe we should look for those bones.
Maybe it's not, I don't know.
Didn't you hear
Either
him?
way.
We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
Oh, okay. Oh, hang on, we opened the gate, didn't we? Of course, yeah. That was before we got mobbed. We opened the little gate, and now we can go through it. Yeah, if you're not like super hyped for it, then
what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually.
Waiting's not a terrible
Just
idea.
the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamur. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
There we go. I just don't like to. I don't like to talk over them. Partly for my own benefit, and partly for you guys watching. You know may well want to listen.
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
New location found. Northern Dock. Investigate the dead giant.
A wolver. What should we do?
Kill it? Seems like a good strat. There we go. For that, we've taken a chunk of his health off already. So part of it's the whole like I don't it might completely bomb on the channel, and then like I don't even mind. Like I did like I was doing Day of the Tent. Well, I am doing Day of the Tent, and that's kind of a niche game, and I'm fully aware that might bomb, but I kind of not that fussed. I've kind of I guess decided a while ago to kind of that we were going to just do what we wanted on the channel, but my point, but it's like it kind of doesn't matter too much if that bombs anyway, because it's only going to be like a 5-episode series or something. Like it's a really short game. So yeah, in about 5 episodes that'll be finished, whether people like it or not. But if I start doing Final Fantasy VII Remake and then it absolutely bombs and it's getting like hardly any views, and then I kind of don't like, if I can avoid it, I don't like cancelling series halfway through. It's pretty rare that I ever do it. Because I don't like when other people do it, so I don't want to do it myself. But if I'm like, you know, if I'm like 3 or 4 hours into a 50-hour game and no one's watching it, then I feel, oh my god, I'm really kind of committed to playing this, even though
That big crystal on the
no one
giant's
else
ring
is
looks
interested.
promising. Darn, that didn't seem to do anything.
But oops. Yeah, so if, you know, if it was to bomb, then it's like, oh god, I've committed to this like
Brother, looks like that
30
crystal's
episode
brimming again.
series. Okay, so that keeps kind of refilling. So I guess it's a more risky commitment or whatever. There's that, and also I can turn it. If I turn it near that and then get it to explode, it's going to open up that path. But more than all of those things,
Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His
I have
idea.
never been like, I am super hyped for this game, and I just don't want to ruin it.
What happened to the
So like,
survivors?
Oh, Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
as you'll know, I kind of quite often oh, steady on,
We'll
boy.
need something to get through this one.
I hope so, Hyper. It's a really good game, and you know, it's funny, it's silly, and you know, and people can kind of, it's the kind of thing as well where people can just laugh at my idiocy and my rage and my stupidity of getting stuck, but also like people can try and like figure it out themselves, which is quite fun. But yeah, like, as a lot of you will know, that quite often when I play games, I end up feeling, even if I do like some,
There's a lot to see here.
I'm getting better at doing it, but you know, like, even if I do some side missions, I always feel like I would never want to, like, I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't ever want to say, like, platinum a game on the channel or whatever, although I have done that once. I did it with Bloodborne. Although I did a bunch of stuff off camera. But, like, I always feel like I wouldn't, you know, like, I don't know, I think if I was doing Final Fantasy 7 on the channel, especially if I was streaming it, ooh, a rare chest armor, get it. Let's view it. Is it better than what we've got? Yeah, it gives us extra strength, extra runic, and extra defense. Sweet. I'll take it. Oh, really? That surprises me, Hyper, because, yeah, you are good at puzzle solving. And, oh, like, I mean, some of the puzzle solving in in point-and-click games can be crazy levels of
Find the tip
obscure.
of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
God, so there's some proper, like, epic landscapes in this game, isn't there? Retrieve a piece of the chisel. I was going to say, are we going to... Okay, this isn't one, but I was going to say, are we going to face a boss up here? It's just too much of a kind of perfect, big, open area for them to not throw a boss at me. Like this, between me and the shock arrows, you get a chance to move. Oh, hello. Yeah, so if I did it on the channel, I'd inevitably end up like skipping side quests and not messing around on mini games and not doing as much stuff as I would do if I was just playing it on my own. And this is like a real kind of once in a lifetime kind of game. I know, yeah, I've seen it before. I've played the game before, the original. It's not the same though. You know, this is a real like once in a lifetime, and you never get back your first playthrough of a game. So even if I did it on the channel and then I was a bit annoyed and then I could replay it myself, but then you never get it back. It's never the same. It's never the same as kind of. That's why I don't want them to. That's why I don't want them to release tons and tons of trailers and spoil everything that's going on, because I want to watch it and be like, oh my god, and be shocked and surprised and stuff. Okay, so that'd be loads more runic, but slightly less of everything else. Not really a fan of that, to be honest. I think I'll leave it as it is. I don't want to have less strength, less defense, and less health. Oh, is that another one of these? It's a runic, but this time it's like a runic. Looks like a runic gate. I haven't seen one of them before. Yeah, you can never get back that first playthrough from the surprise of seeing things and whatnot. So that's why I don't want them to spoil stuff, because it's like, now just let me see it. So let me just, like, you know, let me just see these things for the first time ever. And a lot of those things have been taken away now from us. Well, if you've seen them, they've been taken away from you. Because, you know, we've seen them all now. We've seen what red looks like, and we've seen, you know, all this stuff that could have been a nice surprise. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, so, man, this is tricky. Ah! I could see it, but it's a pain. I used to try out everything I could about it. Yeah, and now they just, they give too much. It's like, I mean, the worst was Shenmue 3. Hello. Right, we've flipped one. Where's the gateway? Is that enough? I don't even know what we're looking. We're trying to make it look. I assume we're trying to replicate those 3. God, this is a pain. I might move on from this one in a minute. Maybe it's something I could come back and do off camera. No, it's gone again. Scumbag. Yeah, it's like so much. So much shown that you just don't have a chance to. There's no surprises left anymore. Ah. I totally get the hype. Everyone's super hyped, and it, like there's a segment of fans who really want to see it all, and there's a segment of fans who don't. Okay, so that's done. We've turned that one off. So now we're looking for like a laying down R, or like a capital R, or like the reverse of what this is right now. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, I'd miss stuff if I did it on the channel. And on top of that is, like, when me and Emma first got together, and we still do it sometimes, but we boom. We boom. We quite often used to play games together, and by that I mean like often one-player games, but it's like, you know, we'd sit there and both play a Final Fantasy game, like, and one of us would be playing and the other one would just be like watching, and you know, and we did that with like Dragon Quest VIII and loads of games and me and Emma both love Final Fantasy VII. Probably me a little bit more, but we both really like it. And it just be like it's a game that we'd love to just play together. And that's not the one. Should be pointing downwards, I think. Or was it pointing? Or should it be pointing upwards? Anyway, yeah. So I just think it'd be I'd really want to kind of. I like the idea that we could just play it together. There we go. Boom. Another puzzle solved. Easy peasy. I mean, it wasn't much of a puzzle, but, you know, it was more about finding things. They all count. So yeah, like, yeah, we love, and I think that just, like, we did it recently with Yakuza 0. Increases damage of all axe throws by 6% and stacks up to 18% max. That is pretty nice, because I throw my axe a lot. Where can I put that? Is it on here? Where does that... Where do I equip that? Or maybe I need to get, like... Do I need to, like, open up the ability to have slots on my axe or something? I don't know. Okay. That thing is gone. Oh well. It's fine. Don't know where it's gone. Sounded nice, but it's gone. I'll have a look for it sometime when, you know, off camera if I'm messing about or whatever. So yeah, we did it recently with Yakuza 0, and it's just so fun just to you know, play games together. And also, the other thing as well is that if I play it on the channel, then it's severely, just because of the nature of how often I can record and the process that goes into recording and stuff, it means that I can't play it as much. Like, I'll want to probably, like, get it on the day it comes out and just bam, like, play 4 hours of it or something, which doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but, you know, I don't do, like, I don't get the chance to put in, like, mad, like, 10-hour sessions anymore like I did when I was a kid. Head of Thimmel. Oh wow, look at the ground.
How are we getting down there?
It's like the icy depths of hell underneath the glacier.
I have a plan.
You do?
Do not act so surprised.
Oh, no offense, brother. I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Then Thor is a fool.
This should be entertaining.
Mind filling me in on what the plan is, traders? Yeah, so you know, I want to like get it and then you know, smash out a bunch of hours on it all at once, and I kind of can't. I kind of can't do that if I'm. One, I can't do it if I'm recording, and two, it gets pretty tiring. You know, it's you don't realize until you do it, but it's quite tiring to just talk like non-stop for hours and hours and hours. You know, it's not like I don't like doing it. I honestly, I proper love doing this. But that's not to say it's not tiring. Whereas, you know, just playing on your own, you can just sit there and just shut up. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to, like, you know, it's the kind of game where I'd probably finish it dead quick if I was playing it in my own time, but if I was doing it on the channel, it might take me, you know, 2 months to complete because of when I get time to record and how long I can record at once for and stuff. Yeah, and I want to get like proper stuff into it and stuff. So, yeah. So for all those reasons, wanting to play it with Emma, mainly wanting to play it with Emma and Sparta. Wanting to play with Emma and wanting to just kind of blast through it myself and wanting to make and giving myself the time to be able to just do as many side quests and as much, you know, mini games and whatever I fancy, without feeling the pressure to kind of like hurry up and get on with the game kind of thing. Oh god, I could take on one of them easy enough for 2. Oh! And I'm low on health as well. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing it on the channel. Or at least I'm certainly not going to be doing it at release. It might be that, you know, for the kind of, to have it in the collection, if I love it that much, which I fully expect I'm doing, it might be that I like play it in my own time and then in the future I play it on the channel sometime to kind of to replay it. But for now, I certainly would be playing it at release. Hulk smash! And yeah, so there's a couple of people who might be disappointed, but to be honest, I'm not sure there'll be that many. Just because I think a lot of the people on the a lot of the regulars around here will be probably playing it themselves anyway. Like, and there's only so much. Like, if you don't really want to watch it yourself, do you? Like 2 days after you've just played it yourself. Like, as much as you might be a Final Fantasy VII fan, I mean, you don't want to see the same exact thing in 2 days, you know, like right back to back or whatever. No! Did that way too early. Yeah, exactly, Hyper. And that's the kind of like, that's almost like the kind of feeling that I always hope to recreate with this channel. Is that, you know, I always remember, like, I'd watch my, you know, I'd happily just, like, I've got the itchiest nose ever. I'd always be like happy sat there like watching my brothers play games, or you know, watching my mates play games, and that's the kind of, I hope that's the kind of feel you get from, you know, the channel. Shaka. And yeah, so yeah, as you say, some people are gonna, I mean, that was what I thought about Shenmue as well. I thought some people are gonna want to avoid spoilers, some people just don't care about Shenmue, and some people are gonna want to play it themselves. It's like, you know, I've just like ruled out half of the, you know, everyone from who might want to watch it. Oh, can I don't know if I could crash them into each other then. Right, we're down to 1 now, which is going to make things a lot easier. Thanks, boy. Oh wow, we shocked him, and we're going to smash his face in as well. Easy, easy. So yeah, and now I'm kind of like, I was a bit anxious about the whole thing, about like, oh, do it on the channel, and then is it going to like, you know, like, this is a game I've been hyped for so long. Final Fantasy VII's my favourite game, and this is the remake, and it looks amazing. I mean, God, it looks so good. Like, some people are a bit skeptical. I'm like, I mean, skeptical about the way the gameplay looks and stuff. I think it looks amazing. I honestly, I haven't seen anything yet that makes me think, oh, I'm not so sure about that. I mean, it might not be as good as I think, but so far I haven't seen anything to make me doubt that it's going to be amazing.
Wow, that was something at the
fight.
Here, catch.
Oh my God.
Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good hour.
How were you not
Thank you for filling me in, Hype.
There is nowhere here to hide.
Oh, that.
So stupid. Me, I mean, not you.
It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms. And your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft. It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath?
Your feeling was correct.
You let him touch this again.
Handy that these blacksmiths are always around everywhere. Every time I go to a new area, they just seem to pop up, which is really handy because, you know, it lets you upgrade your stuff whenever.
Come on, then.
And they're in like a constant fight with each other to try and kind of like
that's how Brock was in the temple
improve
right
my
after the
weapon
war.
more than their brother can improve it.
Realms.
Like all these free upgrades.
Okay, now shush. I need complete silence for this. There you go.
What kind of blacksmithery do these guys do? Whack it once with a hammer and it's like, yep, we made it better.
Ready and ready.
Right. Can I upgrade my Leviathan axe? No. I need a frozen flame.
Master Atreus, how may I serve?
Can I upgrade? Oh, I can craft. Oh, I did want to craft. There was a certain type of... Oh, it was Pauldron of the Ancients I wanted to make. But actually, I've got recipes for other stuff now. Oh, that's a big like dip in my runic. Like half. for not much of an improvement. That's not that much better either. Magic blacksmith, that's what. Yeah. All you need is a little tap. I mean, he can just disappear and reappear, so I shouldn't doubt his abilities. Oh, look at these. These are like level 4. These are like level 4 armors, but I haven't got smoldering embers. I need 24 smoldering embers to be able to get this. Although all of them are significantly dropping my runic ability. I'm starting to think that maybe I've just got some kind of enchantment on this that increases my runic, and so I could get it back on, because they're all like, they all drop my runic by exactly 24 points. Okay, that was 12. But you know, they're all dropping my runic by 24, which makes me think that there must be some... I've probably got like a runic ability attached to my current armor that increases it by 24. Can I upgrade my existing armor, please? So for this, I could get an extra 1 strength, an extra 2 runic, an extra 9 defense. It's not bad. And it's pretty cheap, to be fair. I mean, I dwarven ingenuity. I don't usually like upgrading stuff that's like the first stuff that you collect. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather I haven't got another piece of ancient rubble. Damn it. Hang on a minute. Are they better than? Oh no. Okay. That's what it would be if I upgraded it. Yeah, I don't usually like upgrading like the base stuff, because I think, well, it makes more sense to save those materials to upgrade better armor. Yeah, that's true. I might just be able to find better stuff. Oh god, I've been doing that. I can't get into a coughing fit now. I've just not long got over an illness. And I've been when I've been recording the last couple of videos, which haven't gone up yet, I have been coughing like crazy. Thankfully, when it's on a video, I can just like stop playing the game for a minute, cough, and then I know that Emma can edit it out for me. I don't have that luxury live. But I am actually gonna... I'll be back in 1 sec, guys. I'm just gonna grab a drink. Hello. Yes, I know, Hyper. So like, yeah, I'm over the illness now, but I've been left with this like cough, which I'm sure will be gone in a day.
So, this plan of yours.
Can you guess it?
Knowing you, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward?
By smashing stuff, boy.
Boy, Farmer really liked jewelry, didn't he? Even braided his beard with it.
I happen to think he looks dashing. You know, for a snow-covered corpse.
Ah. Oh. Must be more of these to get. Completely forgot what I was talking about now before I ran off to get a drink. Okay, so we are trying to get this chisel from this dude. But yeah, you were right, Typer. That we do seem to be like just naturally finding nice stuff along the way. So much so that okay, I need to spin that to this. Oh, cheeky monkey! I've got to. Oh, they got it. You gotta be. I've got to aim pretty quick there. Oh, is it the one? No. I think I've got to. Oh, yes, there we go.
Careful! My shop's right here.
Don't mind me. There was obviously a reason why they they were allowing you to spin the other ones, even though I didn't need to.
Break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
I'll keep thinking.
Yeah, I'm danger. I'm in danger because I've played Day of the Tentacle before. I mentioned this in the video. I've played Day of the Tentacle before, but
yourself.
It's very rare that you fight a knight in this. What is he doing? A knight who's turned his back to me. Obviously some kind of defensive maneuver.
Ready, father.
I'm ready. Born ready. Ah! Huh? Oh my, okay, so this guy one, well he's a defensive tank, quite literally. Yeah, I know he's armored, thanks boy. I can see that. Is he armored against this though? Oh, cannot beat a bit of Spartan rage. Right, I'm getting rid of this guy on the up there because he's annoying. Alright, see you later. It was easy enough. Yeah, so he's all. Oh man! I thought I was like, well thought I'd dodged that. I just need to kind of bait him into attacking, leave himself open. Oh, I didn't know he was going to do 3 swipes. Hulk smash! Oh, he's lost his helmet. Yeah, alright, boy. I've got this. Oh my god. He looks like me. Ooh. Oh no! Ah! Oh, who was that? Who was that? Who just threw something at me? Don't know, but I'm gonna grab that quick. Oh, that was not anywhere near as much health as I was hoping it would be. Come on, he's so close to being dead, and he is dead. I know, it went proper Dark Souls there. The old tricks of just like bait the attack, run around, stab, and just repeat that over and over again. Oh, that was fun.
You knew this place? Before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. That war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What did the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it. They took no side in that madness. Odin's paranoia is surpassed only by Thor's lust for blood.
His views. By his hair blown in the wind. Hiya! Oh. Come on, boy. Lovely jubbly. I'd said that for ages. I used to always say that. Like, I mean, like, even before doing YouTube. Dropping down? Ah, there we go. Cheeky little chest. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, so that's what I was saying. So yeah, I was a bit like anxious about the whole like, oh, am I gonna play Final Fantasy VII on the channel? And you know, like, you know, I had the same kind of feeling about Shenmue 3. I was like, oh, do I really want to like? I might potentially ruin my first experience of this big game. As it happens, the game was absolute garbage, so it didn't really matter. But I've got a feeling that this Final Fantasy is not going to be garbage.
Another crystal. Just give the word.
There you go. Hey? What? I mean, I aimed above it there because it... Oh, I'm using the wrong arrows. My fault. Wrong arrow type. I switched it in the middle of that last fight because I didn't seem to be...
What now?
You didn't seem to be shockable, so I thought, okay, fine, we'll go for a different... Oh! Okay, fine. Ah! Okay. I can grab it and then... Oh, okay. Grab it, chuck it towards that kind of mountain, and then get it to explode. Boom!
Ooh, you got most of it.
Maybe do it again. Yeah, so I was a bit, you know, a bit anxious. Oh, should I do it? Should I, you know? And then, you know, I had the same feelings about Shenmue 3, and they hit that. I don't think it did spoil my first playthrough. It was just a really bad game. You know. Yes, there we go. Oh my. Careful you don't make a cliff like fall on your head, Kratos. There's a guy down there who's trying to run a blacksmith shop.
Stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do?
Make your way up the hammer. Well, hang on, what's this? Do it first. Can I jump across there? Ah, okay. That we dealt with that now. Just climb up. Yeah, it's a bit nervous. I was, you know, a bit worried about that, and then, but now it's like.
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That just leaves smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
Yeah, but now I've like made the decision that I'm just gonna play it with Emma. It's like, oh, you know, it sounds silly, but it's like I'll wait off my mind. It's like, okay, you know, I can. There's other games.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Not possible.
I'm just gonna
cut it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck then?
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
There we go. Nearly at the summit of this thing. The magic chest.
What now?
Hold tight.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So yeah, with the Day of the Tentacle,
Plan seems ill-advised.
Hold on tight, Atreus.
That didn't work. It only fell little ways.
Got another plan? Find a way to the hammer's head. Yeah, so I have played. I said this before. But I didn't finish it. So I've played Day of the Tentacle before, but I played it as a kid, and I mean, I'm not that good at puzzle solving now, and I was worse at it when I was a kid. So I could get like, a decent length, a decent way into the game. That would reduce the cooldown time on my things massively. But at the same time, do I? Do you know what? I'm gonna, because it's quite a decent. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna do it because it increases your runic, which is like, I think that's the power of your special abilities. But what's the point in having really powerful special abilities if the cooldown's terrible and you hardly ever get a chance to use them? I think I'm just gonna leave it as is.
Oh no, the floor's collapsed. There's a sand bowl, but how do we get to it?
We cannot.
Good old sand bowls, Hyper. Made a lovely pork loin with ranch seasoning and parmesan cheese, pork gravy and mashed. Oh wow. Yeah, it's really good. Honestly, it only gets better. Like it's a really, it's probably my second favorite point and click game. Okay, so I need to find a way to get the boy across there, I assume. But yeah, so I've technically completed. I mentioned this in the first episode, but I've technically completed it before. But I was really just along for the ride. So I played it as a kid. I played it as a kid, and I got like a little bit. Oh, hello.
Look here.
Sir.
Through you go, boy. I got quite far, but then I just couldn't beat it. And back then, I don't even think I was so young. It was so long ago. God, this shit makes me sound really old. But it was just that we didn't get internet for quite a while. Back then, I don't think we even had internet at my house. And so it was like, it wasn't, you couldn't just like go and have a look on a walkthrough or whatever. It's like you either had like a proper written guide or you didn't do it.
What does it say?
When time itself is disarrayed,
Oh,
the forward path is retrograde. Retrograde? It's backwards?
Those symbols. The seasons?
Yeah, but the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
Why start with winter?
It's from a song Mother used to sing.
Oh, I know that one. Winter.
Quiet, head.
Doesn't like music either. Got it.
Winter. Okay. This may take some time. So it should be winter, spring, summer, autumn. Is that what he said? Winter, spring, summer, autumn. Hang on, that. Winter, no, but that's forwards. Winter, spring, summer. I'll set it that way, but that's forward, isn't it? Not backwards. Okay, so if well, there's two ways of doing this. Either I do it backwards, as in I do it from right to left. So I do right to left, winter, spring, summer, autumn. Or I could do it backwards, starting with winter on the left and go the other way. So go like winter, autumn, summer, spring. Both of them are technically backwards. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. Oh no! I didn't want to do that. Okay, so, and then the last one would be spring. That's one way of doing it. I'm in IT, so it often surprises people that I love to cook, but bacon, that's where my wife picks up the... Yeah. Post a picture of your hamburger soup in the noms. I must have missed that. Hamburger soup. That should be spring. Well, I think. If spring doesn't... Oh, hang on a minute. This one doesn't have spring as an option. Okay. Well, that's changed what it could possibly be then. So he says it's winter, spring. We'll do it the other way. We'll do it like backwards, as in from right to left. So that must be summer, I think. And then that would be, hang on, winter, spring, summer, autumn, or fall, as everyone else says.
There.
Boom.
House. Sumar. Bar. Better.
Better.
Yes.
No, fair enough. I'm getting good at these
Atreus,
puzzles.
That word.
Thola. It means endure.
Try it.
Thola.
Well done, lad.
I feel like
Write
I'm
it
making some
again.
really good progress today.
We're rising. The energy's lifting the platform.
Keep writing.
Thola.
Like a few other times, I feel like we've like
Head. How is
I've
this
got
possible?
stuck loads, or
I guess temporal magic. Dangerous stuff the High Vanir gods used to play around with. The ability to freeze time. Happened to be a favourite of Njord himself, in fact.
Used to. Why did they stop?
Well, turns out stopping time keeps the sun and moon from streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, it does not stop the wolves that chase them, always looking to sink their teeth in. After that,
kind
they
of look at
decided
that
it was
guy
best
who's
to leave
in my
time alone.
pants.
I can't
Oh,
get to the
hello. Yeah, like quite often and a few other times, I felt like we've kind of, you know, I've got stuck at a particular boss, or I've just been stuck at a certain puzzle for ages, and I've kind of like, you know, wasted time kind of by not getting anywhere. But today, I feel like I've been on the ball with the puzzles. I've been smashing it. We're making some proper progress. Yeah. And I haven't come across anything that's been like crazy hard yet. We fought a couple of like, I don't know if they count as proper bosses. I fought a few maybe like mini bosses. Just gotta fight. I just gotta clear the way. It's like Streets of Rage going up the lift. I've gotta clear out the enemies as Trace gets the lift to head up.
Back to writing before the floor collapses.
Yeah, endure. Oh, we're nearly there. Oh, here's the boss, because he's got a proper boss health bar. Oh, hang on, no, it's not. That's not a boss health bar. That must have been there before, and I didn't even notice it. That is some kind of time limit, and if I don't kill the enemies in the, you know, in the time limits, then it must maybe the thing like collapses back down to the ground or something. Thankfully, I'm a bit of a monster now. Like I'm cutting these down, slicing through these like butter. These are a joke. So, thankfully, should not have any issues. I'm not going to use my Sparta until, you know, something serious comes along. Alright, boy! Although, actually, is this actually going lower as the time goes down? In which case, each time I then have to do a start again. You know, when he starts talking to the, like, saying the word again, is it going to take ages for me to get back? Or, like, is it going to take a while to get back to where we were? No, I don't think it's really dropped. Not again! That was exactly my thought, boy. Not again! What the hell? That went... Drop that one, brother! Started to like this, oh jeez. Like this guy on the back of me pants. Oh my god. Yeah! Sorted. Is that it? No, not yet! Okay, so I mean this is pretty easy, isn't it? Like it's just you gotta do it fast. I realised that as soon as I've said it's pretty easy, I'm now set to die. Absolutely. No! Get off! Oh god, right. I'm doing it. Oh, I hate those stupid things that like teleport everywhere. So I figure I'd just take him out with some rage. They're those ones. If you've got to shock them or something to kind of make them stay still so you can actually hurt them. Otherwise they're just all over the place. There they are. Ah! See? Just don't stop moving. Don't stand there like a man. Fight. Right. Done. Some of that Sparta rage back. Anything else to collect? Must be near the top now. I reckon they're gonna throw a proper boss at us before we get there. Or maybe there'll be a boss when we a boss when we reach the top.
Father, the ball dropped away. We're collapsing.
I'm trying, boy. Right, smash that one and smash that one. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that was a plan. Ah, jump. Oh, nice, nice. Is he okay? I was gonna say, is he on my back? I couldn't see it. Don't leave the boy behind. The magic chisel.
Thanks.
The boy.
Just having a little fun, you big grump.
See, the guy had this floaty head guy. He had no faith. He didn't think I could do it.
Well, there it is. How are we going to get it free?
A push.
But
Ready.
You clearly
Dig in
underestimate my
and push
strength.
with everything.
yes, sir.
So who is Freya then? Like what's she got of Hyper? Because I got the feeling that you knew exactly who she was, and it was like a big deal when you realised that that was Freya.
How do we get down?
We jump.
Really?
Come.
Oh. I mean, it's probably a quick way of getting down, but there are safer ways.
I have you.
Oh, I have you. You haven't even got yourself. Oh.
You're cracked, you know that?
Well. Good. We should keep moving.
Let's go.
The chisel tip.
Give the man credit. He has a talent for destroying things.
Remember that head.
Never leaves my mind.
I mean, how are we even going to kill this guy if we... not that I'm saying we want to. But, you know, we can't exactly chop his head off again, can we? Ah. Whoa!
How do we know they're even here? Because that hammer didn't
Oh,
fall
who's
on
that?
its own. Well, if we find them, I'll get the kid, right?
I smell a dwarf.
Find him.
Father.
Not now.
Where to? There we go. Right. Just having a little look around. I think we've got to climb up this wall, but thought of that. Have a look if there was a little look if there was any chests or anything about. What? Let me climb up. There we go.
Those were the guys we saw with Baldur. His nephews?
Aye. Magni and Modi. The sons of Thor.
Mother always said the Aesir were the worst of gods. And Thor was the worst of the Aesir. Guess he's a terrible father, too.
They are no longer children. They have no excuse.
Will Sindri be okay?
They'll never even see him.
Ah. So weird. Sometimes you have to be in like the exact right place for it to kind of register that you're in the right place to jump to the next bit. So this boulder, is he the brother of Odin? And those two guys are the sons of Odin, I think.
Ah, the great dining hall. Envy of all Midgard. Funny, I remember there being a massive candelabrum. Really livened up the place.
I know Odin. He's one of the gods. I didn't know Freya, but I mean, it's hard to not know Odin. Especially if you play Final Fantasy games. Odin's in like, you know, they like to use, I was going to say about Freya, because there's a character in Final Fantasy 9 called Freya, and they love using, like, god names for stuff in Final Fantasy games.
It's magically locked.
They're all locked. When's the time gonna come when we could do something with those mirrors? I feel like, I don't know if I've like missed what I need, or it'll just come later or something. Oh, there we go. Didn't see that. Chandelier.
Can't help but break things, can you?
Oh, yeah, what can I say? I've got a thing for smashing stuff up. What's that done? Maybe do it again.
Memory serves, the Jarl's throne was just on the other side of that wall of ice.
Okay, so I can pick it up and then something I need to. Usually, like, you chuck it at something red and then. Oh, you did say it was on the other side of the ice, so maybe I just need to. Aha!
Enemies ahead!
Ah! There's me just going barging in and celebrate. Oh god! Celebrating the fact that I've broken the place open and then he jumped in my face. Ugh. Right. Oh no, I can't. I was trying to do my special attack, but you can't. Obviously, you can't do your special attack if you haven't got the axe in your hand. Yeah, that's a key component of the move. Get out of the way! I'm trying to throw it at these guys. I want to kind of take on the big guy one-on-one if I can. And the way to do that is to get these stupid flying things out the way first. There we go. Look at this. What a shot. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. Boulder in the face. Oh, I got the rolling skills, buddy. Spin. We got this. Tell you what, those the shock arrows are so good. Like, it's crazy how much damage you can do, and the whole like stunning them as well. I just like spam them shock arrows non-stop. In between smashing them about the place with my own bare fists. Oh.
I think you got him.
I love fighting those big trolls. Something so satisfying.
I can see a path out, but there's no way to reach it.
You can see a path out, but there's no way to reach it. Maybe I'm gonna create a path. Boy. I don't quite know how. There's some more ice that looks like it could be meltable. Well, I say meltable. Oh, it's boss time. Stonebeard King. Oh dear, hang on. Let me get myself ready. I was gonna say like 5 or 10 minutes ago that it's weird that we haven't fought a single boss all day. And then Stonebeard King comes along. Thor, Odin, etc. No, Another set of cards that usually associated with magic. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, there's only. I know you can't go too crazy into detail. This looks. Oh, look at him. It looks proper cool. Oh, we're doing some pretty decent damage to him already. That's before I've got big guns to bring out, like the Hulk Smash, and I haven't filled up my Spartan Rage yet. Well, actually, do you know what? Yeah, I have filled it this one. I just hadn't filled up my new bigger bar of it. This is weird. This is like I'm smashing this. I mean, if you take think back to that other boss that I fought, where it was like, I was getting proper battered, and yeah, God knows how many attempts it took me to beat that guy. This guy, I'm gonna beat him, and I'll be on like full health at this rate, and I'll beat him in like 2 minutes. This is my kind of boss. Maybe I just got good finally. So I feel like that's a bit unlikely. There's some other factor going on. I don't like to ever give myself credit. It's usually something else. This guy is getting absolutely destroyed, and now he is gonna get literally destroyed. It's like speed run with that boss. Pick it up and crack him. I wonder if I'm going to get one of those frost hearts or whatever they're called. The ones that let me upgrade my axe. That would be nice. Runic Summon. Summons a stampede of spectral boars that trample enemies in their path. Sounds tasty. Hacksilver, solid Svartalheim steel. No. It was not to be. Oh, hang on. What's this over here? Solid, 4 more solid Svartalheim. Symbol of perseverance. +1 something. More Hacksilver. Okay. No. No frozen heart flame thing. Is that the way out though? Or is that not even... That's not even the way out. I guess I gotta blow some tails up first. Well, that was a fun boss. I enjoyed that. He didn't seem that much harder than some of the kind of... the regular kind of trolls I've been fighting and stuff. Oh! Ah! Don't stop! I mean, surely these can't be harder than the boss, you would think. This is where I die now though, isn't it? Obviously. Oh, I know! I definitely getting the hang of, like, I'm blocking more. I'm using the arrows. That that was always a personal favourite. To use spamming the arrows. His arrows. And I've been, like, I did say, didn't I? I've been putting most of my money into upgrading the arrows instead of upgrading myself. So his, like, arrows do more damage and all kinds of stuff. So he's a beast now, Atreus. Yeah. Ah! Oh god. Go well. Okay, steady on. Don't get overconfident, because I'm getting low on health. No, I'm not okay. Smash! Oh god, he dropped health. Thank god for that. That was very nice. Good job I killed him just in the nick of time to get some health off him. Oh, that one's nearly dead. Let's go for him. Oh! Don't nibble on me. One more to go. That's it, boy. And we shocked him, and he's down. Woo. Okay. I don't know. That might have even been harder than than the boss fight, just because it was like, I always find it easier, like I've always said this with Dark Souls and stuff, I always find it easier to focus on one big target than it is to try and fight like even if the 3 are weaker than the 1, to try and focus on 3 different enemies at once. It's a lot harder.
See, lad, he's fine. Thought
Hey!
the best of vanished when Thor's idiot sons showed up.
Gets around everywhere. Oh, it goes live in half an hour. Nice. Is it too late for like? I mean, not that I'm going to sign up now at 1 in the morning or whatever. But is it too late to sign up for that now, or is it like, did you have to like sign up for the beta like way in advance? Reduces Talon Bow's arrow recharge time. I think I'm going to go for that, you know. So I spam the arrows like crazy, so now I can spam them even faster. And I've put all my effort and all my money and stuff into making his arrows stronger. So if I'm going to make them stronger, it makes sense that I put all the money into kind of doing them more often as well. Upgrade Talisman. Okay, I have not got any of that. I can't upgrade my... Oh, if I had 1 more World Serpent Scale Fragment, I'd be able to upgrade my Axe Pommel, which would make barely any difference. I've got to say, the upgrades in this don't often seem that worthwhile. Right, I've got nothing else to say to you. I don't know if there's stuff I can... Is there stuff I can sell in this?
Let's do it.
I don't know. I don't think I've... Buy, sell. Okay, so... Oh, well, I can... Okay, so I can sell stuff if it's like... Like, that is worse in every possible way. So there's no... You know, there's no possible reason why I'd ever want that. Like, it's a downgrade in every possible way. That's a pretty mental downgrade as well, so I'm never going to want that again. Yeah, big downgrade. I'm just going to... Yeah, so I'm going to sell everything that is kind of... You know, there might be some things that are like a little bit up, a little bit down, and it's like... I might use them for different occasions or whatever. Artifacts. Are these just... Sell your... Okay, these are just... It says that these are just literally for the purpose of being sold. Okay. Well, I shall sell them then.
Good. Also,
oh my god. This is a nice... I can't believe I haven't been selling these. This is a good source of money, this is. Not actually... I don't actually... The thing is, when it comes to upgrading stuff, the issue isn't... Oh, there's the jagged sign of courage. So I've got... Okay, so they're enchantments.
If you don't need it, don't...
Yeah. So I've got the enchantments. I just don't... I think I haven't got a weapon that actually has enchantment slots. I mean, I've upgraded. You'd think I'd have enchantment slots by now, wouldn't you? I've upgraded my weapon twice, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of missing something with that. Oh, what's this? It's locked. But how? How is it locked? I wish it would tell me. Would anyone recognize this kind of... this behavior? Like, why is that locked? And how can I unlock it?
Hey, Sindri, could you take a look at this?
Honestly, I don't have much else going on right now.
Is the boy asking? I was going to throw one of these at it and then see if I could blow it up. Hey! Boom. I'm on fire tonight. Looks like we've just unlocked ourselves a little sneaky chest. Let's go around here. Was it this way? Yeah, it was, and then it was over the little log thing. Get the loot. Yeah, so the thing that seems to prevent me from upgrading stuff and crafting new stuff is... I haven't got the... I haven't got the kind of materials to do it. It's not that I haven't got the cash, it's that I haven't got the materials. So while selling all that stuff and getting the hack silver was quite nice, like, it's hard to use the hack silver because you need ingredients to actually use it. The magic chisel. Retrieve a piece of the chisel. Wait, here? We finally made it.
We may get a piece of the chisel and be gone before they even notice.
Before they notice, I think that ship is sailed. Oh.
Yeah.
Is this another bot? Oh, that's one of his nephews, isn't it? They were hanging out together.
The All-Father demands it.
No.
Good.
This fight is mine, boy. Go.
Maybe the, Oh, I was gonna say they came in a pair.
Oh no, brother. The little freak's got a bow. What are we gonna do?
Oh, God.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, what? There's an X. Okay. I was going to say there's an X. There's like a cross on the bow and arrows. I was thinking that was like you couldn't use them in the fight or something, but he must have just been busy at that point or something, so he couldn't do it. What was I saying about not wanting to fight? You know, I'd rather fight one big guy than more than one at the same time. It's like the game was like, tough luck. Oh. Whoa! Yeah, so I remember someone, it might have been Moldy actually, that told me that you can block everything as long as it doesn't have a red, you know, it flashes up a bit of, that's like a circle before they actually attack. If it's a yellow circle, then you can block it, but if it's a red circle, you cannot. Yeah! We're doing quite well. I haven't used my Spartan Rage yet. This is good. I'm saving that for, like, you know, saving that for a special occasion. He is a big dude, isn't he, this guy? Ah, no, I'm so close to death. Oh, that was nice. This is the, okay, so this is the kind of boss fight. I don't want to, like, what's the word? It'll be all negative. But it's the kind, this is more like the kind of boss fight where I might not do first time. So I was just kind of bragging about that white beard guy or whatever, saying, oh, this is dead easy. But just down and stunned for a bit. It's time, a chance to wail on the other guy. Oh, here they go. What? Oh God.
Stay behind me, boy. Why do you hunt us? What does Odin want?
No, don't care. Come here, half-breed. You done know Daddy's hand.
Shut up! Don't call me that!
Oh.
Can't believe you
God.
Those skinny dogs can barely lift the club.
I said shut up!
Oh, okay. I have to rotate. There we go. I have to rotate while I'm not blocking. Okay, game on. God, that was they really kind of like make the boss fights fun in this. They do. I don't know why I did that so far away. You know, they really mix it up a bit. Right. I am gonna just Sparta you! You really need to kind of ideally get one of them out the way as quick as possible. As it is, we've kind of like wounded both of them quite wounded both of them quite a bit. It would be nice to take one completely out of action, and then we could you know, and then we can get one-on-one, and then it's going to be a lot easier. Yeah, I know. There's definitely more. There's definitely something we don't know about first and all that. I don't know what it is. Obviously. Whoa. But Oh no! Trace is incapacitated, he can't help.
The boy's down.
Ah!
On your feet.
Get up, boy. Can't have that. Not fighting on my own. Yeah, there's definitely some mystery being. Oh, there we go. He's down again. So it's... Oh man, my health is bad. Oh, that's not so good. I mean, that's not so bad now. Yeah, there's definitely some mystery behind his mother, I'm sure. Like, I mean, and Kratos still, he won't even tell his son that he's a god. Like, as in the Kratos is a god. Which presumably means that that Atreus is at least a demigod, but it might be that the mum is a god as well, in which case I assume that means that Atreus is a full god. But then, I mean, I suppose this is not, it's not real, is it? It is fiction. But does that mean that, like, I assume you've never heard of a famous god called Atreus? Otherwise it would kind of give the game away a bit. There we go. This is a slog of a battle. I'm going to be heartbroken if we fail to win, just because it's going to, you know, gonna have to do this all over again if we fail. Look at this, we've got them both so close to being down. Oh god, they're doing that thing again. This has got to be like the last. Oh god, it's this again.
She cut up your face so you look at her.
Don't talk about my mother!
Don't talk about my body.
Oh.
Don't listen to him, lad. He's trying to rile you up.
This is... No! Turn! Oh!
Welcome to try.
This is going fast here.
Over here, freak.
Damn it! Oh no 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 no! Oh! Oh, just about facing the right way there. Oh no! This is hard. This is so hard. Oh, I'm gonna be gutted if we die here. They're so close to being dead. I feel like we're not gonna make it. Ugh. Give me a chance to die. Oh, thank God. There's some health over there. If I can make it. Oh, there we go. Some health over there. I'm so glad that they kind of generous enough to add some fresh health things along the way. 'Cause it'd be so harsh if they were, you know, if they expected us to do this whole thing without any health boosts. An axe in the face, man! Take it! Oh! No, that was bad. Oh, I see health! Ooh. Potty mouth, Atreus! Look at this. Magni is almost gone. I've got to check what you said. Everyone keeps calling Atreus a half-breed, which suggests that his mother's human, but usually in mythology, demigods have powers related to their godly parent. But Atreus' implied powers don't seem to have anything to do with fighting. I mean, he certainly, like, he seems to have certainly learned a lot from his mother. It's like, it's his mother that, you know, it's thanks to his mum that he's able to, like, speak all these, like, he can speak all kinds of languages that, that Kratos can't. And that's why he always gets Atreus to do the reading, because he can do it, thanks to his mum. Oh god. Oh, I really wish I had like a potion in my pocket or something. Can you, dude, be prepared for how sad I'm gonna be if we get this close to killing them and then I die. I'll be proper gutted. Get up, boy. I'm being a bit more, as you can see, I'm being a bit more kind of cautious now. I'm just making sure I kind of Ah! Come on, that's not fair. They can... Ah! No!
So that's it then.
Oh my god. Seriously. They were so... Oh, thank God for that. That is so nice. Look at that. They've brought us back with like... They've only got like a quarter health. I was ready to... I was like going to be proper raging. They brought them back with full health. Because it's just such a long boss fight. It would be really harsh to do that. As it is, we've kind of... We've only got to do a little bit of the fight again. What are you doing? No! Where's Atreus? Where is he? There he is. He couldn't... wasn't able to fire arrows for me, so I knew something was going on. Ah! Don't like when he's... Like, I don't like when they're doing things that I can't just avoid by running away kind of things. You know, when they're doing like ranged attacks. They're like, no, that's not fair. Oh, oh, look at Moddy. Moddy's nearly dead. No! Don't get overexcited. Don't get over it. Oh, that one's annoying. Don't like that move at all. Come on. Come on. Muddy is down. Now let's do this. Right, run in and Hulk smash in your face. Come on. This is what we're doing at this time. There's actually, I've just realised there's still health all over the place. I'm gonna kind of play it cautious. And collect all my loot. And my health even. Oh! Let's do this! Come on. Oh god, he's back up! That is outrageous. Oh man. Cheap tactics. Come on. Come on! Maybe we've got to just kill them both quite close to each other, so maybe like... Ah! Maybe like one revives the other or something, so you've got to kill them quite like close together or something. Oh, they're still going. It's outrageous. Oh, come on. I don't think I can do anything here, though. This is just a cutscene. Oh. Maybe this is where, like, Atreus is going to see his true powers. I don't know, I mean, let's face it, like, Atreus is a little kid fighting a god.
How did you...
So...
You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
You must be aware he's pretty tough. I mean, you don't get... It's not every day you're just a regular kid and you're fighting a god, is it? So... Surely he must have some awareness of the fact that he has returned.
No! It hasn't.
Roy.
The coffin, the blood. The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
No!
Hey, hello Orlando. How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
I'll be alright.
There you go, lad.
You just missed me crushing two gods. Well, I mean, they're not that suppressed. Like, any normal kid should be ripped apart in that fight, and he put up a good fight. Frozen flame, that's what we need to upgrade our axe again. Lipta alloy. Lightning infused metal used by the King of Thor, used to upgrade pommels with shock damage effects. Found in the treasury. Oh, nice. Sounds tasty. Okay, let's just get any little health things dotted around, and then we've got to get a piece of this chisel, haven't we? Then we can get out of here. Easy as that.
Enough?
Should do. With that, we can carve the travel rune to Jotunheim. Get you where you need to go. Oh, incidentally, all those magically sealed doors we've seen can now be unlocked. Like that one round the corner.
Oh,
you can get through
funny
that door
that.
there now that you've got the chisel.
I was saying that. Find the binding point with L, then press R2 to strike. Ah, okay. Nice. Is that it? Or is there more than one, maybe? Ah. Sweet. It's funny, I was saying earlier, I mean, that's one of the cool things I love when, like, games like Hollow Knight do that all the time. Where, like, you go past...
That he did.
He was a god, but you killed him.
Minor Aesir, perhaps, but I.
And his father's Thor.
Not minor. Not minor at all, him. This will not go over well in Asgard.
I defended us. Nothing more. I fear no judgment.
Judgment, no. But if vengeance is any concern.
Since when can you kill a god?
Yay! Yeah, they do a really cool thing that I like, and they do it in a bunch of Metroidvanias. It's where like you go, you know, you go past like a bunch of things, and you're like, oh, I wish I could like, you know, I don't know. You go past a bunch of areas, and you're like, oh, you know, if only I could double jump, I'd be able to get there. But I can't, and you go past, you think that 5 or 6 times or whatever. And then you eventually gain the ability to double jump, and then you're like, oh, now I can go back to all those places and open up all new areas. You know, like for ages I've been looking at those mirrors thinking, oh, you know, why can't I use them? And now I can. And so now it's kind of giving me a good excuse to go back to all those areas and
Wait, we were here before.
see what's
Which way
going
back?
on.
Oh,
Well, I'm definitely going to upgrade my axe right now. Leviathan axe upgrade available. I know. So this is going to be a pretty decent increase in my strength.
Righteous fury.
New skills are now available in the skills tab. Okay. I'm not quite sure why I can't attach these, like, you know, these runes to my weapon. I seem to have a bunch of runes, but I can't actually do anything about it. Oh, I didn't know I could give better armor to him. Greatly reduces the Talon Bow's recharge time. That sounds pretty nice. That greatly increases his melee damage. Meh, he doesn't do that very often. That greatly increases Atreus' recovery speed from enemy attacks. I like the sharpshooter. When rapid firing, the last arrow inflicts increased damage. Enemies in air take increased damage. I like this. I'm gonna take me one of those, please. Best dressed. Equip it right away. Okay, so we're happy with that.
And we're back to you.
So I can make a better axe pommel. Ah, maybe the axe pommels have got slots in, and maybe I need a better one. Well, I don't need a better one, but you know what I mean. High perk activation chance to grant a health burst on any successful procedure. Successful axe kills grant a health burst. I do like that. So each time I kill someone with my axe, I get some health back. It would slightly lower my defense and my strength, but it does give a pretty big boost to my health. I think I'm going to go for that. I've got this thing everyone always points it out in games. I'm obsessed with having like more health. It's all about the more health. You know, I just think if I've got more health, I can withstand anything. What else can we do? Wrist armor? I'm just looking at the numbers on the right hand side as are just like, is it going up or down basically? And none of them are particularly exciting. I must already have a pretty nice set of wrist cuffs or whatever. Oh yeah, we looked at these last time and I remember thinking, no, I'm not taking a big hit in my cooldown. I can upgrade stuff. I can upgrade what I've already got, except I can't because I haven't got the materials to do that. I can upgrade that, except I can't because I haven't got the materials. Can I upgrade my chest armor? Nope. I need Aegir's gold. More of it.
Don't let the Draugr get you.
Yeah. Right. Where are we actually headed? Are we headed? I guess we're headed out of here now, aren't we? We only...
I don't think the lad's doing too well.
We only came here to get that piece of...
if so, then keep up.
This thing that we now have in our hand. So you have to kind of aim it around the place until it... Yeah. Until it kind of lights up like that. And then when it does, you press R2 to stab it. Where are you? Oh. Reminds me of kind of like, reminds me a bit of like lockpicking in Oblivion, where you just get, it's like wiggle it. Yes, that's the one. I used to love lockpicking in Oblivion, and then I think it was, it's this way around. That I remember thinking they ruined it in Skyrim.
It is interesting. It's known the Aesir find their own way to Valhalla. No Valkyrie escort, no processing at the gates of Helheim. That may be significant.
You said you love Skyrim, don't you, Hyper? Right, so I've got one of these that I could open if I could get some... Oh, hang on, we can get a piece of that red stuff back here, can't we, I think? Oh no, because the door closes behind me. So I think if I pick up a piece of the red stuff and then I open the door, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. No, he drops it. That would be an understatement. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Okay, so I need a bit of... Oh, we'll have to crack on and then we might kind of come across... Oh, look at that. We might just come across it. Yes, we do. So I'm going to go back, chuck that on the chest. And if you could explode it for me, please, boy. We'll collect the goodies. I'm probably going to end streaming quite soon. I'm just going to get back to, like, I don't know, like, get back to base or whatever. Like, I assume we're going to kind of, or like, head to the next location. And
look, back near the giant's head. What?
So that we're kind of ready to go next time.
Fishermen would bring the day's catch into this port and use that contraption to send some of it directly to the Jarl's main kitchen. The rest were sorted and sold.
There is an exit under the thumb. Find a way across.
There's an exit? Did he say there's an exit under the thumb? Well, I just saw that little thing, but I can't... Oh, hello. Ah, okay. So first of all, right, let go of it. We have to smash that. Then we're going to grab hold of this. Move it to where we want it. And then freeze it. Why can't I get my... Oh, I haven't got my axe in my hand, that's why. So that's going to freeze it in place. Let go. No, don't do that. Let go of the wheel. Okay. Right. Okay, there we go. And then... No. Maybe I have to get the boy? Can I get the boy to jump up there?
There is an opening.
Ah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So.
There's a path to the exit. On the other side.
Get my axe back. He can jump aboard. And then I'll pull him back to the top. You on, boy? Is he on? Yeah, he's on.
There's a rope up here.
There we go. Sorted. Let go of the wheel. Oh. Ah, okay. Right. So that's the point where we need to keep it frozen then. Whatever it is, get it to the top and then freeze it. Which means we are going to be axeless for a moment. Okay, jump up. This is my kind of like... I think this is like... The puzzles in this are never... I would say they're never harder than like... Zelda puzzles. Which is kind of like... That's where I set the bar. I can handle Zelda level of puzzle pretty well. You know, we'd live streamed, you know, A Link Between Worlds and stuff, and you know, even when I'm doing like ones I've never played before, like A Link Between Worlds, I can handle that. That's fine. But oh no, get down. I was just kicking it down for later. Yeah. I can't do like... Yeah, you're going to see... So I mentioned this earlier, you know, about the whole like, Day of the Tentacle. Like, I didn't get that far. Like, I've recorded the first 2 episodes, and those first 2 episodes are about as far as I could ever get on my own.
Back under his palm. We're almost there.
And I have... I hesitate to say that I've beaten the game before, because that makes it sound like I did it. I was kind of just there while Emma did it. Where the hell am I? Oh god, this must be way back, because I've opened the chest here. Oh god. Yeah, so I hesitate to say that I beat it, because I was just kind of there, rather than doing any of the beating. But yeah, like Emma's done it, and I was kind of around for it and watching with her. But she's a lot better at those kind of things than I am. So some of it will come back to me.
Everything we just did.
I definitely haven't beaten it.
Rode a giant falling hammer. Fought some bad gods. What do you think Mother would say?
But
bet you have come a long way.
I've seen it, so I guess it's more of a test of my memory, and that in itself is not a good sign, because as many of you'll know, my memory's not that good either. So if my memory was great, then I'd probably smash it.
Atreus, to me.
But yeah. So there are parts that I will remember and well, at least vaguely remember, and so I might have a little hint more than if I'd just gone in fresh. But yeah, I am pretty certain I'm going to struggle after these first 2 episodes. Right, let's hop aboard and return to the Lake of the Nine.
What
that
now?
seems like
maybe Freya ought to have a look at
oh no.
I feel better now.
I don't want. You don't need to shout at me. Don't worry. I've remembered there's a fast
now
travel
that we've got the
point
giant's
to
chisel,
unlock.
we need to learn the travel rune to Jotunheim, so we can carve it into that special gateway atop the peak and open realm travel to the land of the giants.
You don't know it?
Alas, no. But the serpent did mention that the giants had entrusted that secret to Tyr.
Isn't Tyr dead?
Aye, but his hidden vault is very much in reach. The doors are beneath his temple, submerged in the lake for generations until our snake friend shifted his weight. There we shall find the fabled Black Rune of Jotunheim.
We could also explore some more. We got that chisel now, and that vault isn't going anywhere. Seems a shame to waste the boat.
We shall see, boy.
The boy's got the right idea. The boy's like, let's do side quests. Head dude is like, come on, let's go to the temple. Kid is like, now we've just unlocked the ability to open loads more things. Let's go do some side quests. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna head back to base and then save it there.
Why don't you tell me how all this began with Balder?
He just knocked on our door.
I was gonna say, he just knocked on the door. We
just
didn't
knocked
do
on your
anything.
door.
Yeah, he just showed up and started a fight. He said he wanted to know something. He said, I know what you are.
Oh, well, we'll circle back to that later.
Yeah.
What exactly did he want to know?
I was on it before, but
He said I already knew what he wanted. Perhaps he mistook me for another.
Ah, that's quite interesting.
I mean, I find it hard to believe. I've said this a few times, but I find it hard to believe that Atreus isn't a little bit more suspicious of what his dad is. Like, I don't know. His oh. Go on, do it. His dad is has got some pretty meaty powers to show off. Are you gonna
Oh there! Got another favor to ask you two.
Oh, go for it.
What do you want, dwarf?
I got another lead on my old pal on Vari. Meet me at the Lawn Soother mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found him. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jawed?
I don't want anything right now. There we go. That's another side quest added to our like journal. But I'm going to save it. We must be. I don't know how many hours we've put into this now. Does it say on the Oh, it doesn't say. That's annoying. 1:07 a.m. for me. Doesn't say how many hours. That's annoying. Oh, I like to know how many hours I've put in. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I guess I could just add up the length of all the streams. I think, what have we streamed it 4 to 5 times now? Some of them are short, some not so much. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there for. Oh, I hope you could hear me then. We are gonna leave it there for today, peeps. Thank you again, everyone, for coming along. Hyper, you're a superstar. I really appreciate it. I will see you all very soon for some more God of War. So we're going to be streaming God of War again next Friday, like usual. But on Wednesday, we're going to be doing the Detroit Become Human, like, end of series stream. So that's where, you know, we've recently, anyone who's new to the channel, we've just recently finished a video series of Detroit Become Human. And we always do a little stream at the end of it to just kind of chat about what we thought and, I don't know, favourite characters. And, well, there's lots to discuss with Detroit Become Human, because it's a really, like, it's one of those games where there is just a lot to discuss, isn't it? Like, you know, it's such a deep game, and there's, like, I'm not going to go too much into it now, because we'll do that in the stream, but it's fun. There's a lot of, like, questions of morality and, like, philosophical questions, and there's a lot of good stuff. Yeah, it is intense, and there's going to be a lot of good stuff to chat there. So we'll be doing that on Wednesday. In between now and then, we've got more Final Fantasy 12 and more Day of the Tentacle. But I will see you soon. Thank you everyone for coming along. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. See you soon.